There are two things that I undoubtedly love in this world. Number one, musicals, and number two, comedies. Now you're telling me there is a Christmas musical comedy starring Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds? I'm here. I'm ready. Let's do this. Hey guys, my name is Joseph Curtis, and if you love movies just as much as me, you have come to the right place. Now do me a huge solid, click that like and subscribe button. Also, if you want to follow me on the following social platforms, that would be great as well. Now, let's start talking about Spirited. With the limited amount of marketing for this film, I'm kind of shocked that it seems like they're shelving this movie. They're just trying to get it out there, but not to the full extent of what their marketing dollars could do for it. Not really a good sign for this project. I wasn't really impressed by the trailers. They weren't that funny. And I gotta say, this movie is quite funny. Not all of the comedy lands though, and I'll get to that later, but it's a real fun time. And this is exactly the story that you would think it would be, but with sort of a modern twist, and a lot of twists actually, sometimes a little bit too much. But they do a really good job, especially with the dance choreography, the musical numbers, and to get your attention, the audience attention, because they make fun of it, actually. They make a reference to the movie starring Bill Murray, Scrooge, about how there's all these different adaptations of The Christmas Carol. And it can get a little annoying. Honestly, there are so many adaptations of this story. It gets a little bit disheartening to see more of them because you know exactly, beat for beat, what it's going to do and how it's going to portray this mean person and then to a good person. And they do fall in some of these cliche tropes with the style of a film and the messages, the themes. But the difference with this movie is the modern twist to it. And you have somebody like Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell teaming up. You can definitely tell people took time with the musical numbers, with the choreography, with the editing stylistic choices. I gotta say, I was quite surprised with some of these elements that they showcased to us. Now, is the story cliche? Yes. Is the runtime a little bit too long for a film like this at 2 hours and I believe 11 minutes? Yeah, the movie could have been shaved down by 20 minutes, and I get what they were trying to do in the third act without getting into spoilers. It's just in the last 20-ish minutes, they almost have like 4 or 5 different endings, and you get to a point in the last 20-ish minutes of the film where you're like, oh, okay, this is where it's gonna end. Oh, nope, it's a joke. Okay, this is how it's gonna end. Oh, no, it's another joke. And some of those jokes do land, but I do feel like some of those scenes could have just been a little bit pushed to the side or completely pushed to the side. Could have been a deleted sequence. Other than that, I think that was my biggest issue when it came to pacing, was the third act and some dialogue moments in the middle where it felt like, oh, we're just really chewing up the scenery right now. And it's not really for character-driven purposes. It's just for a shtick. And that's obviously why they got Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds to be in this, because they want to make people laugh. And they do for the most part, but some of it could have been trimmed down a bit. I have to do some research. I might have like a little thing that pops up here. I don't know. And if I don't, I'm just too lazy and I don't want to look it up. But let's just say I believe it's by the same people that did The Greatest Showman. And you get that same energetic feeling that you get from that 2017 musical where the chorus hits, the vocals are in the background, it's uplifting. And that's the feeling that I got with this film. I walked out feeling uplifted and I cannot wait for Christmas. And I think that's the job of what a Christmas musical comedy should do, make you smile. And I gotta say, it was real fun. So with that being said, I'm going to give Spirited a solid 7.5 out of 10. Well, thank you guys for watching my review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, don't forget to be blessed.